So yeah, when the activities are boring, then the people are bored. So that is understandable. I get the feeling that a lot of people in business just they're still not ready for any transition. They're not sure. They don't know how to make it interesting and different, and they don't know how to put in a little bit extra to make it special or to make one presentation different from the other presentations. That there's still that element missing a lot of the time. Like if you go onto a platform that's full of creators like YouTube, which has almost 1 million hours of content, I think, uploaded every day. And that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it's a lot. Um, Yet most YouTube videos are very similar. You don't find it's a short intro and then the person talks or does their activity or shows what they can do or builds something or this is my cat or I don't know whatever it is that they're interested in, and then they say bye and thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe, and that's like every single video on YouTube. Um, so even on a platform that's full of creators, there's there's still a lot of things that are basically the same, which you don't you don't find so much in an environment where a person can put more personality into the things that they do. And people make the fundamental mistakes of you do have to give more through the digital medium
Mm.
of yourself. It was enough in the past to stand in the room and have a physical presence. Well, you don't have that in the digital world. You don't have that physical presence. So you've got to somehow be a plus one character. You've got to be yourself with a little bit extra. You've got to reach in through the camera and grab people, or at least have a different way of doing things, or have a different environment, or have simple thing. Have a live background. Get live background. Have a live background of animals. Of some safari with lions and elephants and birds flying around in the background or whatever, which might be a little bit distracting, but at least it's interesting and it's not that hard uh, to to find or to search out these extra examples. People are still doing people are still doing the minimum when they need to do the maximum, and it's a time of challenge. It's still a time of challenge right now, and in a time of challenge, you have to give more because you have to play like you're losing the game because people are not sure what the future is going to be like. And when you're not sure what the future is going to be like, it's a situation like, well, okay, we don't know that we're going to win. So we have to give everything or give a lot. And because companies are not sure and not certain of where they're going to be in 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, a lot of the time, a lot of stock market prices and share values going up and down, especially because there's a lot of or have been a lot of political changes over the last 12 months around the world. These are very uncertain times where no one is really sure about the allocation of resources and finances. And look at the gold and silver markets going up and down.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
these are markets which should provide some level of stability, but at the moment they're not. Um, and for 10 years, a lot of people who should know what is going on have been talking about the big crash. Oh, the big crash is coming. The economics are unsustainable. And I don't know. I don't know if it will or it won't, but it certainly should make people a little bit nervous and worried, and should encourage them to put a little bit of extra effort into what it is that they do.